Hello people on Tricks in the Sticks, I've got a question for you. Have you ever rammed it in and then felt that horrible snapping sensation and realised that something had gone terribly, terribly wrong? Yes, you've guessed what I'm talking about. My silver sceptre broke at a school last Monday and it's been sitting in my my trunk in a sorry state like this for the last few days. Now I do remember that the last time somebody asked on Tricks in the Sticks how you rethread a silver sceptre, I did say I would make a video the next time mine broke, and it just did. This one has lasted me about 18 months. I put it in about November last year, and it's been 18 months, so that's a pretty good period of time for it to last because of the amount of use it gets. So I'm going to run through how you do it. You'll need some scissors, which I haven't got. I'm going to go and get them now. And there they are. There's some scissors. You'll need some elastic, which I'll show you in a minute. You need a pen to mark the elastic, and that's about it really. Now the first thing to do is to remove the old elastic, which is fairly simple. You just grab hold of the old knot and pull it out, leaving your little bead. This is one of the deluxe practical ones, but it's the same with all of them really. If you've got one of the older ones, the George Blake style ones, excuse the teeth, you may have to dig out. There's some little filler in there, you have to dig it out to get out the elastic the first time, so you may have to do that. Okay, right, that's the elastic out. Now the elastic I use is this, and you may notice one thing: it's very thick. It is flat elastic. I swear by this flat elastic, and Jeremy will tell you a different story. He likes the round elastic, but this one for me lasts me absolutely ages. It's the best one that I've ever found, and Edwin always used to swear by the flat elastic as well, so this is the one that I use. Now you'll notice it's almost a centimetre thick. I got this from Hobbycraft, or you can go to any haberdasher or suppliers of haberdash anywhere. What you have to do to be able to thread it through is to cut this. So I cut this into like a point. So I've cut the elastic into a point so that I can fit this through the bead. Now I'm going to thread the elastic through the end of the bead like that. There we go. And then I'm going to tie a knot. Now I always tie a couple of knots. I want a nice big knot because it can pull through, and that will ruin the that's as bad as a break if it pulls out, because you can't put it back in again once it's out. Let's make sure that's firm. Now I'm going to trim off the excess at the top. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Trim it all down. And I usually, I'll do this later, I'll trim it a bit more. I usually put a little dab of super glue just on the top of there to fasten that in, but I won't do it yet. I'll do that later. You can do that if you wish to make sure it works. Now this is much longer than we need, of course, so the next job is to thread it into your silver sceptre. So we thread it through there and grab it when it comes out of the end. This makes for a very interesting video. Threading a silver sceptre. Look at that. I could speed this bit up. Yes, we're there. So now we've threaded the elastic through, pull this in until the bead clicks in the end. So now the bead's in the end and the elastic is running through. Now, getting the length right is the thing, and Jeremy taught me this trick. It's a fantastic trick. Grab it at the end here, pull it out and double it back on itself. You're pulling it out as far as it will possibly go. Double it back on itself, and at the point, at this point here where it's the same length as the silver sceptre when it's doubled back on itself, we're going to mark, because that's where you want your bead to go for the perfect tension. So now you see that will now pull inside there. My computer's going haywire at the moment. It's twice shut down me while I've been trying to show you this. Somebody doesn't want you to know this. So we've threaded it through here. We've pulled it to its fullest extent. We've bent it back, marked the point where it at full extension is equal to double the length of the silver sceptre. So we bend it back like this, and then I've trimmed this to a point so I can thread it back through here. Let's catch hold of that, pull it through, and now we can thread it back through here. Now you look for that mark, and that's where we tie the knot, where the mark is. So let's tie another knot here. I'll tie a double, maybe even a triple knot to make sure. And this thick elastic really does make a difference. You try it. Right, that's a nice big knot. Now pull it tight and then trim off the end. And then trim off the end. Then, with a little bit more tidying up with the scissors on there, and I usually push them inside the hole and then put a little dab of super glue on it to make sure the knot doesn't come unravelled. There's your silver sceptre, and if you try this out in the bag, you'll find that it will be the exact correct length. And try the wide elastic, it's a great idea in there, and that will last you a long time. So that's it. The silver. Oh, my son's coming in the background. He's hiding with the stealth of a ninja. Look at that. You didn't see that, did you? That's it. My silver sceptre is finished. Sorry for the problems during the filming, but I hope that's explained exactly how to do that, and you won't have to keep sending them back to Jeremy for restringing or buying new ones. Because Jeremy would hate that even more if you wanted to buy a new one from him every time the elastic broke. And that's it. So that's my little guide to restringing a silver sceptre. Thanks for watching.